I'm Ashley Storrie. You're listening to BBC Radio Scotland. Tonight we're talking feuds because this town ain't big enough for the both of us. That was Sparks with This Town Ain't Big Enough for the Both of Us. I'm Ashley Storrie. You're listening to BBC Radio Scotland live from Pacific Quay. Joined, as always, by sidekick Silent Paul. Hello, Silent Paul. How are you this week?
I'm alright.
We are talking feuds. We're talking fallings out. We're talking the kind of fallings out that are a bit silly, a bit stupid. Have you ever fallen out over stupid reasons, Paul?
I fall out with my partner for stupid reasons all the time.
Like what?
Like, where's a pair of shorts have went missing, you'll be like, what's happened? You've done something? No, I haven't. Blah, blah, blah. Get to the end of the story, and then you find out that she's thrown them out.
She threw out your special shorts.
I don't even think it was... She'd ripped them. She'd thrown them out. And instead of just tell me, I ripped these shorts, which were just purchased.
Yes.
She throws them in the bin, and then doesn't tell you.
Why? How did she rip your shorts?
Don't even know, actually. Did I go into it?
What were you doing with your shorts?
Nothing, they were brand new. I don't even had them on.
No, what was she doing with them?
No idea. Would tell me. But it doesn't matter. There's always things like that. There's always just little things that you're just like, this is it. We are rivals.
James Corden once looked at me the wrong way in a bar, and I've hated him ever since.
Oh, I understand why though.
No,
he's very easy to dislike.
I think he thought I was someone else. He spent a whole night giving me proper side eye, and then my friend walked over to me and went, "Hello, Ashley," and I spoke because I hadn't spoke yet, and I went, "Oh, hello, how are you?" And he seemed to go, "That's not who I thought it was."
The thing is, there's also, you can hate people for, like, if you're in a place and then there's someone who is basically you but better, then yeah, I'm going to hate you. Because you just stole all my thunder. I have very little thunder. You can't steal the one I've got.
You can't steal. Now, I am I'm a weirdly forgiving person, but there's small things, a small slight will stick with me for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
But on a completely different subject, can I tell you about what happened today?
Okay.
Because this is another thing I'd like to talk about today. I know we're supposed to be talking about feuds and whatnot, but something happened really scary today.
Okay, hit me with it.
I was at the gym. That's not the scary part. And I was walking home, right? And I walked through these high-rise flats to get home, and I really like it. It's got a wee community garden, it's got a little park, and I had my headphones in. I was listening to Lewis Capaldi, and I'm walking along, having a good time. And then all of a sudden, I look down, and my phone goes, "Your iPhone is currently unavailable. Please try again in 1 minute." And I was like, that's never happened before. My music's turned off. I look up, and there's this helicopter circling really close to where I'm standing. My brain, and I won't say like, oh, I firmly believed in that second the government had shut my phone off. They were using disruptors and helicopters.
Yeah.
The world was ending. I started running full pelt. In my bobble hat, I looked like Benny from Crossroads, running full pelt through this housing estate. People are staring at me, and it wasn't until I realised other people were on their phones who I was running past, and I was like, well, that doesn't make sense. And then I looked down at my phone, and apparently while I'd been walking, I'd been tapping my screen to the beat and just entering the wrong passcode over and over
so you've
again.
just locked your phone. Well, at least the end of it was a good ending, because...
What I want to know, have you ever jumped to just the furthest conclusion from what actually was happening? Because I think that there are some leaps that can be made that's a bit awkward, or am I the only person who does this?
You can't be. I mean, I'm quite a logical person.
You are, Spock.
But even then, mine's is normally about what the people think about you or something you've made.
Yeah.
What does that mean in that email? Oh, that means they hate this.
No, that's true. That's a good
Each
week.
and every Friday night. What does that mean?
Get in touch via text 80295. Let us know first of all about the silly fallings out you've had. The sillier the better. But also, if you ever jump to a weird conclusion, make Ashley feel better by telling her that she's not the only one.
Don't make her feel better and just tell her she's mad.
Get in touch via text or you can email. What's the email, Paul?
It's ashleystoryshow@bbc.co.uk.
I feel like we've got a bit of animosity between us today, Paul. I think that we might feud tonight.
Think so?
I think so. I think we're going to be like two tribes. Here's Frankie Goes to Hollywood.